Every single year, thousands of Indians travel to the United States on J-1 exchange visitor visa. Some go as researchers, some work as university scholars, others begin medical residencies or academic training at some of America's biggest institutions. For decades, this visa category it offered flexibility, allowing the participants to focus on research, education, and professional development. But now the rules are changing. Ladies and gentlemen, the US State Department has proposed one of the biggest overhauls of J-1 visa program in years. And the biggest message behind these changes, very simple. Compliance is no longer optional, it has to be perfect. One of the most significant proposals related to health insurance. That's right. Under earlier rule, program termination generally depended on whether a violation was considered international. Right. Under the proposed framework, even an accidental failure to maintain the required insurance coverage, it could put a participant's program at risk. And it's a major shift. You know why? Because sometimes mistakes happen. Not because somebody wants to break the rule, but because paperwork gets delayed, because policies expire, because administrative issues arise. The proposed regulation also places greater emphasis on documentation though. Participants will be expected to keep their records updated, report address changes on time, maintain accurate educational information, and ensure that every requirement under their exchange program is properly followed. Even administrative mistakes could now attract much closer scrutiny. Another proposal gives authority broader power if a participant's visa is revoked. Sponsors may have less flexibility than before, and program termination could happen much more quickly under certain circumstances. Well, for universities, for hospitals, for research institutions, this means more responsibility. For international scholars, it means more paperwork, and for thousands of Indian researchers and doctors building career in the US, this means paying closer attention to immigration compliance than ever before. Well, the purpose of the J-1 program, it has not changed. America still wants talented researchers. America still wants scientists. They still want medical professionals, but the expectations surrounding documentation, reporting, and regulatory compliance, that is becoming much stricter. Today, success in America is no longer determined only by your qualification. Increasingly, it also depends on how carefully you follow every immigration rule. Well, for many immigrants, following the rules has never been the problem. The real challenge has been waiting, sometimes for decades maybe, and our next story focuses on the proposal that could change that entire conversation forever.